Welcome back to the 5-year trend market analysis for September. Before we get started with the market trend, let's review some news flash that we received regarding the loan balances. The new expanded loan limit for conventional loan has been increased to $750,000, which means now you can buy a house that's larger than $750,000, but the loan amount cannot be greater than $750,000. So if you're thinking, debating where the price is going, well, that should give you a clue, right? The conventional guidelines are increasing so that buyers can now buy bigger and more expensive homes. The other great news that we received is that it used to be, if you wanted to buy a duplex, triplex, or fourplex, that used to require a larger down payment than 5%. Now, primary owners can buy a duplex with as low as 5% down conventional loan. Okay, if you're buying a triplex or fourplex, that's a 3 or 4 unit. It used to be 20 to 25% down payment required for you to buy that property as a primary residence. Now that has changed. Now they will also require only a minimum 5% conventional loan. So if you're looking to invest, this is a great way to do it. Buy the property as your primary residence and then rent out the other units. That will offset your mortgage payment and you will become an investor right away. All right, let's get started with the Williamson County. This is specifically for Williamson County 5-year market trends, which means we'll be comparing this year with the last 4 years and see how the market has changed, okay? We'll be focusing in 2023, which is the orange line. And right now we're in the month of September. That's what we're reviewing. First, we're gonna start with the number of home sales. Okay, as you can see, this is pretty much one of the lowest number of home sales that we had in the past 4 years. It's getting very close to last year. It could be due to the holidays. We got next week is Halloween, then we got Thanksgiving, then Christmas, New Year's Eve, so people tend to relax a little bit. All right, the next one is the median sales price for Williamson County. We're pretty much flat from 2 years ago, actually, from 2021. Last year was still, it was on a downward trend because of the rates. That's when the rates went up towards the beginning, March, April, May of last year. After that, the market started slowing down and the sales prices started slowing down. As the interest rates are higher, a lot of the buyers are kind of on hold, but because the rates are high right now, last year we started seeing this decline in the sales price. It's been going down since last year. This year came down from January to February, and then it started going up. And it's just kind of up and down, up and down, up and down. All right, this is the average sales price. On the average sales price, we're still below last year, but we're higher than the previous year, 2021. So overall, I think this year has been pretty flat. The rates are here to stay. The rates being like that, I don't think we're gonna see some crazy market changes on the average sales price, okay? The total number of listings in Williamson County only, okay? This is for Williamson County only. We still see an increase in the number of listings, that's homes for sale active on the market, which is still lower than last year. This year is a little bit more balanced, but it's still on the upward trend. Interesting to see, for the past 4 years, typically, the number of listings will be reduced, will come down towards the end of the year. Again, I guess that must be because of the holidays. People might not wanna show their home when they're active, when they're for sale. Very similar graph. Here is the monthly inventory, okay? The monthly inventory is just basically how long will it take for us to sell everything that's available right now. So basically, right now we're sitting at 3.3 months of inventory for Williamson County. Yes, we have seen an increase, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.8. That might start slowing down as we see in the previous years. The monthly inventory might start being lower as we approach the end of the year. So this is for you guys, for you buyers out there that are thinking about waiting and to see, okay, I'm gonna, let's play out this scenario, okay? I'm buying this house for $500,000. What's happening here? Okay, you buy now $500,000. Let's say you put 20% down payment. That's your down payment is $100,000. Your loan balance is the rest, which is 80% of $500,000. That's $400,000. Let's say today's rate is 7.5. This is just an example, which means if you do the math, look at the online calculators, this will give you a principal and interest payment only of $27.97. If you include taxes of average, let's say $833 a month, your insurance $150 a month, that comes your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance to just roughly below $3,800. What happens for those of you that are kind of waiting? You know what? Interest rates are 7.5 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and wait until the rates are like 5.5. Okay, Great, let's wait. You're gonna wait for the rates to come down to 7.5. That's what we see in the second column over here. What's gonna happen when the rate comes down? There's a lot of buyers that are just waiting. They need a house, they're waiting for the market to change, and they're just kinda on the sidelines. A lot of these buyers are gonna come back because also, homes are not very affordable right now, right? The higher the interest rate, the higher your monthly payment is. So buyers just cannot afford it, maybe, so they're just waiting. Well, now that these homes are more affordable, these buyers are gonna jump back into the market. When they jump back into the market, that demand drives up the prices. So let's assume that the rate comes down 2% to 5.5%, and then let's say that the prices go up by 10%. Again, this is just a scenario. That $500,000 home that you could buy right now, in the future, could be a year, 2 years from now. Who knows? Whenever the rates come down to 5.5%. Prices are still tending to go up, okay? They're not really crashing. So prices are probably gonna be higher. And the more demand that we have, let's say the price for that same house is now gonna be $550,000. Right now, I tell everybody, you buy now, refinance later. That's what I'm preaching all the time, because you're locking in today's price, and then you can always, change the rates in the future, right? But let's say that you're waiting for the rates to come down. Now you're buying a $550,000 home. Your down payment will be $110. Your loan amount will be $440. So you come down all the way, and now your payment will be lower, $34.81. It is true. So basically, it's around a $340 difference. So I get you, okay? I understand that you might want to wait. What you don't see really is that by buying now and refinancing later, what you're doing is basically the refinance is going to be the difference is going to be zero, right? You don't pay. A lot of these lenders are doing free refinances right nowadays, but you're actually refinancing a lower loan amount. So you started with $400,000. Throughout this time, you have been making payments on your monthly payments towards the principal. So that principal payment reduction, now your loan balance is $392,000. Okay, you're refinancing at a 5.5%. By having that loan amounts being smaller, your payment is actually principal and interest will only be $2,226. Which will bring your overall payment down to $3,200. What's really the difference between buy now, refinance later, or just wait, till the rates come down? If you wait, you're gonna need a bigger down payment because you're buying a more expensive home, right? So the difference there is gonna be $10,000. The loan amount, again, you're paying more for the house, so your loan amount will be bigger. There's about a $40,000 difference there. So when you come down and you look at the summary of all of this, if you buy now and refinance later, you're basically gonna be saving about $272 every month. This is different than if you wait till the rates come down and pay a much larger amount for the house. And in summary, a client that bought today, right, and refinance later when the rates drop, it has a monthly that is about $272 a month lower than somebody that waited. It's a great opportunity for you if you're a savvy buyer. I think my best advice here will be to go ahead and buy now and play out that appreciation. That's all, my friends. Thanks for watching. If you found this episode useful, make sure that you subscribe and like our page or YouTube channel so that you get notifications when we release more contents. We're doing this every month, so make sure that you stay tuned for the month of October. And if you're looking to maybe possibly know what your value is in your house, make sure that you let me know that you want a free pair. Okay, I'm here to help. I'll see you guys on the next episode.